Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing another high ELO 3v3 replay, and today it's a team match, ranked teams I guess. And yeah, as you can see, lots of names we've never heard of, except for Rising Bane. He was in the previous replay, and wow, this seems to be really screwed up. But anyway, we're going to have to go with it. I don't know, it looks screwed up a little bit, but maybe I can fix it now. It needs to be something like this. No, this is too high. I don't know, it looks weird. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it looks kind of weird. So anyway, we are with Team SKS, and they are going up against Team Pisa. And yeah, I don't know anything about these teams. I just know that it's well, these are high ELO 3 versus 3 players. But yeah, the high ELO 3 versus 3 really consists of a few teams that are 2k ELO. And all of them have around 44 matches played, so that's not a whole lot. It's not like the hundreds of matches people play for the 5 versus 5. So yeah, it's kind of strange in that way. Anyway, I like 3 versus 3 a lot more because it's more about skill than 5 versus 5. And yes, I know that I will get a lot of comments on that. And that people will say, no man, 3v3 is all luck and 5 versus 5 is all skill, man. You're totally wrong. Yeah. The point of my remark there is that in this game mode, although not all of the oh man, it looks weird. Although not all of the champions are viable on this map, it is more about ganking and map awareness. Placing wards, yeah, general good play, because the moment you mess up with the moment you make a mistake, you immediately get punished for it, and the punishment on 3v3 is way harder than or harsher than on 5 versus 5. So this guy is going to be killed. Oh man, he's not going to finish that. Oh yeah, he did finish it. Okay. Of course, it's a Nivea, and Nivea does have an egg, so it's no big deal. Well, it is a big deal in so much that she now lost her egg, and she will have to wait for something like a minute or a minute and a half before that's back up. I think a minute and a half. That seems plausible. So this Shyvana here is going to jungle a little bit in and just get the small camps. The jungle camps are a really nice bonus amount of gold, and we are going with Alistar apparently here. So yeah, it's a good bonus amount of gold, and in general it's it's something that annoys the enemies really a lot, because well, you can farm, but you're not visible on the map, so it is pretty hard to keep track of enemies when they're jungling all the time. That's the same for 5 versus 5, only, well, you cannot really go full on jungle here. Well, you can, but it's not done a whole lot. Don't even know if anyone has smite here. No, not this time. But yeah, it's perfectly possible to get a lot of your minions from the jungle, and it's also pretty possible to go into kind of a roamer mode on this game, or on this map. Kind of go instead of support, you go roamer, and you don't have a lot of minions. You have some minions, of course. So this enemy team, I know they are really high level because they are the same team members as the #1 team. And there goes the first blood, so that first egg, definitely worth it. and they are getting a second kill just thrown in for free, which is excellent. But yeah, these three players, so the enemies, they are the same players as are on the #1 ranked team on the Europe West servers, the EU West. So they just made a new team, I guess, to level that up, or to just mess around, because normally the high-level teams, they want to keep their ELO, so they don't, especially if they're #1, they're not going to play any more matches with that team combination or with that team name, and because it would jeopardize their rating, and of course the rating is, well, that's what you want. You want to have that high rating, and yeah. Anyhow, we are currently in the jungle here with Shyvana, which is pretty cute, and Nunu thinking of going in there as well apparently, but instead he is going for some just some minions. So yeah, it is 0 versus 2, and we currently have 41 minions on Shyvana, who has been doing a good job. And on the enemy team, nobody comes even close to that amount of minions. 31 is the most there on Corki. And I wonder why he isn't able to farm more. Well, of course, Shyvana is taking all of the jungle minions in between the waves. And that makes it possible for her to get more and more minions, while Corki is just last hitting in the lane. Yeah, currently he is over here doing some jungling. But yeah, this ward over here is also very important, and way more important than it is in a 5 versus 5. In 5 versus 5 you have all kinds of possible ways to gank someone. Here you only have one. That's through the middle, and yeah, as long as you have a ward there, you should be able to see them coming. You should be able to avoid that. But you saw in those first 2 kills that if you overextend too far, then yeah, you're still not going to be able to get out. Because they saw the enemies coming, they were retreating, but still both of them got killed. And that of course is no good. So wow. Going all in here on the Rumble, but Rumble just attacking back, and Rumble is going to pick off maybe one. No, he's not going to pick off one. He's going to die instead. Oh no, he is going to pick off one and then going to die. So they trade a 1 for 1, even though it was a 1 versus 2 lane for the opponents and a 2 versus 1 for them, obviously then. But Rumble is a very good champion, and especially on a map where it's all about not hiding behind your turret. Anivia is not that good at that, and of course Shyvana and Nunu and Alistar, Rumble, they're all good at that. But Corki and Anivia are the odd mans out, and they are the ones that need to be careful. Of course Corki still has an escape, and that makes him awesome for, well, a high damage carry on this map. But yeah, Anivia really not that good of a choice. It is it just doesn't work out that way. So Rumble just rumbling around, and oh, my mouse is acting out. We'll just do it with the keys. Well, not all the time, but well, it seems that they are going full in on this Shyvana for once, but Shyvana not too worried. She's just standing at her turret and isn't really bothered too much. Yeah, she's just getting all of the minions, and yeah, no problem. Anyhow, Anivia getting killed once again. Rumble getting out once again. And I think Rumble was very low health there. Not super low, but low enough to say, oh man, why didn't we get him? Anyhow, he has the Hextech revolver, so he is going to heal up quite nicely. He's going for this jungle camp, when his teammate is going for this jungle camp. And Shyvana is still picking up that top jungle. Oh, she teleports, or she recalls right where the where the Nunu was taking a camp. Of course, that is kind of risky. So 2 Pisa versus 1 SKS, and oh, we get the kill on Rumble. Rumble staying in too long. And yeah, actually Anivia still at near full health. She still has 1,000 health left out of the 1,200. So Rumble must have been really low, because otherwise there's no way she could have made that work. Unfortunately, no spectator mode, but yeah, well, we'll have to deal with that, I guess. And if that's the worst, then we can live with that. So nobody has gotten the dragon yet, it seems, or... Oh no, I probably missed that, because the dragon is supposed to be up already, so someone took it, and I should have seen that. I probably did see it, or, well, I just didn't notice it. Someone had the buff, because I forgot last time that dragon actually gives you a buff on the 3 versus 3. It's really nice. It's an increased damage buff equal to a percentage that is your health. So if you're level 7, like this Alistar, you get a 7% damage boost. So yeah, I'm guessing that the enemy team must have taken that dragon. Because yeah, I wasn't paying attention to them at all. And I don't normally watch the buffs, so I can see now that this guy has the red buff. But normally I don't really pay attention to that. Although it is very important. It is important to see who has the buffs. Dragon is back up. So it was apparently taken at 7 minutes or something like that. And maybe it was the Shyvana, because Shyvana is very good at killing dragons. And they are going to go all in on this. Anivia getting a wall off. The Nunu ultimate hurting Anivia quite a bit there. And here comes Rumble. Rumble is going to clean up. And actually the kill not going to Rumble there, but still. I don't know why he did that. He wasn't slowed or anything like that. And Nunu, I think, got trapped there. Oh, another kill for the enemies here. It is pretty sure that they are going to win. That the enemies are going to win. Yeah, the Nunu indeed got trapped there for 5 seconds, because the wall lasts for 5 seconds. At least they didn't kill him, so it's all good. So they do have vision of this, but it's not really wise for her to move in there. And she did not grab the buff. So the enemies did grab the dragon now. Did they? Oh, I don't even know whether they finished it off. But I think they did. At least they grabbed this top buff, and I'm not actually sure about the dragon, but we will see them in the next team fight, I am sure. And there we are. Yes, he does have that dragon buff. At least I think that's a dragon buff. It's so hard to see Yes, 12% increased damage for him. And man, it just looks weird. It just looks weird. Must be some kind of issue with the replay system, not displaying the map correctly or something like that. I don't know exactly what's wrong. I don't know. Don't really care either. Well, something has been reset because I also don't have the timers in my chat anymore. I used to have timers there, the timestamps, and we're going to just put them back on. No, that's not here. I don't know where they are. I don't care. I'll do that after the game or something. I don't know. But let me check the video at least. Yeah, so that also got got changed. That is not the one that I need, and that probably is the one that that's causing this. I don't know why it resets every now and then, because I didn't update or anything like that. So it's kind of strange that way, but anyhow, so it's kind of too wide for the actual resolution. I'll turn it back for you guys because I should be able to do that, right? Yeah, well, let's hope. So the Corki pushing the top lane, and really nothing they can do about that because bottom lane is getting pushed by Rumble. And does she have an egg? Yeah, she does have an egg. So top turret goes down, and in the bottom here it is apparently really hard to go up against this Rumble. He is level 13, we have level 9 and 11 over here. So yeah, by now it is really hard to go up against that. And Rumble is running into assist here, but no, they're not going to manage to pick off this this Shyvana. And here you can see how much time they spend in the jungle and out of the lane, out of vision of the opponents. Oh, Shyvana getting killed instantly. And yeah, they do almost pick up 2 kills here, but Nunu and oh man, Nunu and Rumble still plenty of health left, and yeah, they are going to surrender here. And there we go. So very nice game, completely different strategy from what we normally see, and definitely a whole lot of damage by those champions, and yeah, instant, well, 3 versus 1 kills, and then going on to the other 2 that are still left. But very nicely played, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.